Imagine walking through life with a clear set of values and a deep understanding of human behavior, only to find that many around you seem oblivious to the very things that make life enjoyable and fulfilling. This is the reality for people who possess common sense, a blend of basic knowledge, social awareness, and emotional intelligence, and allows them to navigate the complexities of human interaction with ease. Yet, there are certain behaviors and attitudes that exhaust them, even as others seem to shrug them off. Let's delve into 11 such things that can be incredibly draining for those with common sense, but often go unnoticed by others. First and foremost, unnecessary competition is a major source of frustration. Whether it's a friend who feels threatened by your success, a colleague who constantly seeks validation, your family members who engage in petty rivalries, these dynamics can be emotionally taxing. Research from the Journal of Psychology indicates that it's often the most insecure individuals, driven by external validation, who are the most competitive. People with common sense, however, are comfortable celebrating others' achievements without feeling threatened, as they understand that success in areas like happiness, love, and money is not a zero-sum game. Another pet peeve for those with common sense is the constant bragging and self-promotion. Whether it's boasting about recent accomplishments or flaunting material possessions, such behavior can be incredibly off-putting. Psychology professor Marwa Azab points out that those who frequently brag about their goals without taking action are often undermining their own success. For individuals with common sense, genuine achievements are more satisfying than hollow boasts. Subtle disrespect is another issue that can be particularly draining. This might manifest as coworkers ignoring your contributions, friends dismissing your feelings, or family members overstepping boundaries. While many people may not recognize or address these subtle forms of disrespect, those with common sense are attuned to them. Psychologist Bethany Juby emphasizes that while boundaries can't control others' behavior, they serve as a powerful tool for protecting oneself. People with common sense typically set boundaries clearly and respectfully, and they are quick to recognize when these boundaries are being violated. Complaining without taking action is yet another behavior that can be exhausting. While occasional venting can be therapeutic, constant negativity can be detrimental to mental health and relationships. A study in the International Journal of Social Psychiatry found that chronic complaining can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. People with common sense understand the importance of addressing issues rather than just talking about them, making them particularly frustrated by those who complain endlessly without taking steps to resolve the problems. People who are always in a crisis mode can also be draining. While it's important to express needs and seek support, constantly focusing on problems can be emotionally exhausting for others. This behavior can create an unbalanced dynamic in relationships, where one person is always seeking attention and support, while the other is left feeling drained and unfulfilled. Helping others is valuable, but seeking attention through constant complaining can be counterproductive. Toxic workplaces are another area where people with common sense often find themselves exhausted. According to a SHRM report, more than 25% of workers dread going to work due to toxic environments. This can include bad bosses, uncooperative colleagues, and feelings of being overworked and underappreciated. For those with common sense, finding a safe and secure career is crucial, especially since they spend a significant portion of their lives at work. Lack of self-awareness is another issue that can be frustrating. This might include talking on speakerphones in public, walking slowly in crowded areas while on a phone, or generally being oblivious to the impact of one's actions on others. Introverts and socially aware individuals, in particular, can be drained by such behaviors. According to introvert expert Jen Graneman, these habits can be particularly taxing for those who are more sensitive and observant. People who are chronically late can also be a source of frustration. While some may view lateness as a way to communicate a lack of respect, it often stems from poor time management and a lack of self-knowledge. According to psychiatrist Neil Burton, lateness can be a sign of intelligence, willpower, and self-knowledge issues. For those with common sense, being punctual is a sign of respect for others' time and a basic courtesy. Another common frustration is people who talk more than they listen. Active listening is a valuable skill that can make conversations more meaningful and fulfilling. When someone is clearly not paying attention or is just waiting to speak, it can be frustrating and uncomfortable. People with common sense value the art of listening and often find themselves exhausted by those who don't reciprocate. Overcomplicating things is another behavior that can be exhausting. This might include using overly complex language, engaging in gatekeeping, or reading too much into social interactions. For those with common sense, connecting with others is about building healthy relationships and feeling valued, not about asserting one's intelligence through exclusivity. Exclusionary behavior can often backfire, making a person seem less confident and competent. Finally, drama and gossip can be particularly draining. A study in the Behavior Research and Therapy Journal found that people who accept their life as it is and avoid unnecessary drama are happier than those who constantly complain and seek conflict. For those with common sense, maintaining a positive outlook and avoiding gossip is a key to emotional well-being. In conclusion, while common sense can be a valuable asset in navigating life, it can also be exhausting when surrounded by behaviors that go against its principles. Whether it's unnecessary competition, constant bragging, or chronic complaining, these behaviors can be particularly draining for those who value respect, honesty, and emotional intelligence. So, the next time you find yourself feeling exhausted by someone's behavior, consider whether it might be a sign that their actions are at odds with the principles of common sense.